Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us, and it's my great privilege to welcome His Excellency, the Foreign Minister of China, Wang Yi. He was here 15 years ago as a visiting scholar at Georgetown, and I know that he remembers well this kind of weather, this kind of a beautiful day along the Potomac, and we're very happy to have him back in Washington.
感谢诸位今天跟我们到这里跟我们共聚一堂。
Can you wait 1 minute? We need to turn that up.
在这里感到非常荣幸能够欢迎王部长光临。实际上，王部长在15年前曾经在乔治敦大学当过访问学者。我相信呢，王部长对波多马克河岸像今天这样美丽的景色记忆犹新，感到非常高兴能够欢迎您重返华盛顿。
I met with Foreign Minister Wang in April in Beijing, where he gave us a very generous and warm welcome, and we had excellent conversation. And then in Brunei this summer, and I'm very pleased that he has taken the time to strengthen our relationship by visiting here ahead of our very busy week in New York.
我今年4月曾经在北京 跟王部长见面，当时王部长给我们热烈的欢迎，并且我们进行了非常好的讨论。后来今年夏天，我们又在文莱见过面。我很高兴，王部长能够在纽约繁忙的一周开始之前，到我们这里来，抽出时间到我们这里来。
As President Obama has frequently stated, the United States welcomes the continued peaceful rise of China, and we have a vested interest in China's growing prosperity and partnership, not only in the Asia-Pacific region, but also around the world.
奥巴马总统经常表示，美国欢迎中国继续和平崛起，而中国不断增强的繁荣和伙伴关系符合美国的利益，不但在亚太地区如此，在世界各地也是如此。
President Obama has also made what I believe is a strategic and appropriate commitment to rebalance our interests and our investments in Asia. A stronger partnership with China is very much a part of that effort. The United States is a Pacific nation, and we take our Pacific partnerships very seriously, and we will continue to build our enduring presence in that area, working with our partners to promote peace and prosperity.
奥巴马总统还做出了一个我认为是非常恰当及战略性的决定，这就是对我们在亚洲的利益以及投入进行再平衡，与中国建立更强壮的伙伴关系就是其中的一部分。美国是个太平洋国家，我们认真对待我们在太平洋地区的伙伴关系，我们将继续打造我们在那里的持久存在。我们与我们的伙伴 共同促进和平和稳定。
China and the United States have also agreed to a new model of relations, and that was worked on and announced at the Sunnylands Summit with our presidents. It is based on practical cooperation and constructive management of differences. We recognize the need to avoid falling into a trap of seeing one another as strategic rivals. And that recognition is now driving our partnership on issues from climate change to wildlife trafficking to military consultations and the promotion of balanced growth around the world.
美中两国还同意建立新型的关系，这是我们两国国家元首在加州的阳光之乡来共同打下基础的，而这种关系 就是要基于务实合作以及建设性的方式管控分歧的新型关系。我们认识到，要避免落入彼此相互视为战略对手的陷阱。这种认识是驱动我们在气候变化、打击野生动植物走私、军事磋商以及在世界各地促进和平发展的伙伴关系的动力。
Importantly, part of our new relationship is a commitment to engage in frank discussions on sensitive issues, particularly where we disagree, where misunderstanding could lead to a miscalculation.
重要的是，我们的新关系的部分内容就是致力于就敏感问题展开坦诚讨论，特别是有分歧的问题或误解可能导致误判的领域。
We plan to discuss Syria today, and while we appreciate China's support for a political solution, the only solution we believe is ultimately available and possible, we do have differences between our nations and have disagreed sharply over how the international community should respond to the Syrian regime's use of chemical weapons. With negotiations ongoing at the Security Council, we look forward to China playing a positive, constructive, important role.
我们今天要讨论叙利亚问题，我们赞赏中国对政治解决这个问题的支持。我们也认为政治解决是唯一的解决方案，也是唯一可能的方案。但是我们两国就国际社会应该怎样对待叙利亚政权使用化学武器做出反应这个问题有着巨大的分歧。安理会的谈判仍在继续，在表明阿萨德政权的行径的大量证据面前，我们期待着中国发挥积极的作用。
We will also engage in very important conversation about North Korea today. China plays a very special role in addressing the North Korean nuclear challenge and in achieving our shared goal, the peaceful denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula.
我们今天还要就北朝鲜问题展开重要的会谈，在解决北朝鲜核挑战的方面，我们中国有着特别的角色。我们的共同目标就是和平实现朝鲜半岛的无核化。
China and the United States also have a shared interest in preventing Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons. And our close cooperation will be critical to that effort, and the Foreign Minister and I will discuss this further today.
美国和中国在防止伊朗获得核武器方面也有着共同的利益。我们的密切合作对于这种努力关键无比。王部长和我今天还会进一步讨论这个问题。
From our dialogue on intellectual property to maritime security and human rights, we are committed to working through difficult issues, and as you can tell, we have a very big agenda. And it's through the process of working through these difficulties that we can actually forge a stronger friendship, a stronger partnership, and a stronger future for both of our nations.
从我们就知识产权到海上安全到人权等问题展开的对话中，我们致力于共同解决棘手问题。正如您可以看到的，我们今天日程安排得非常满，而正是通过共同解决这些困难，我们才得以打造使我们两国之间更强劲的友谊以及更强劲的未来。
So, Foreign Minister Wang, thank you again for your visit. I welcome you here. I hope you feel at home during your time in Washington. It's good to see you again.
王部长，非常感谢您此次光临我们这里。那我希望您今天到这里，宾至如归。我希望呢，您在华盛顿此次停留将非常愉快。
克里国务卿已经好几次邀请我到美国来访问，今天终于成行，我很高兴。
Secretary Kerry has on several occasions asked me to visit the United States, and I'm very happy that finally I have come to visit this country.
今年是中美关系继往开来的重要年头。两国政府换届之后，中美关系过渡平稳，开局良好，势头积极。习近平主席和奥巴马总统在不到3个月时间之内，先后2次成功会晤，尤其是就构建中美新型大国关系达成重要共识，为中美关系的发展指明了方向。
This year is an important year for China-US relationship. to build on past achievements and make new progress. Since the change of government in both countries, China-US relationship has had a smooth transition, got off to a good start, and now enjoys strong momentum. President Xi Jinping and President Barack Obama met successfully twice in less than 3 months. They reached important agreement on our two countries working together to build a new model of major country relationship, charting the future course for China-US ties.
我这次到美国来，就是希望跟美方一道，用实际行动来推进中美新兴大国关系，通过具体合作来充实这一新型大国关系的内涵。我将同克里国务卿就双方关心的所有问题深入坦诚地交换意见。当然，除了我们要进一步筹备好下一阶段中美的高层往来以及推进中美各个领域的互利合作之外，我们当然也愿意以开放的态度跟美方一起，就刚才克里问题提到的叙利亚问题、朝鲜半岛问题、气候变化、网络安全等等，进行深度的沟通。同时，我们还愿意同美方进一步探讨亚太地区的有关的问题，来推动中美在亚太实现良性互动。
I have come to the United States to work with the US side to push forward the building of this new model of major country relationship between our two countries with concrete actions and enrich its contents with our specific cooperation. I look forward to having in-depth and candid discussion with Secretary Kerry on all these issues of mutual interest to which that Mr. Secretary just referred. And the Chinese side is ready to work with the United States to make good preparations for our upcoming high-level engagement and for pushing forward our mutually beneficial cooperation. At the same time, we are also ready to have in-depth communication with the United States with an open mind on those issues, including Syria, issues on the Korean Peninsula, climate change, and cybersecurity. We also want to discuss with the United States the relevant issues in the Asia-Pacific region to work with the US side for sound interaction in the Asia-Pacific between our two countries.
我此访是为落实两国元首共识而来，是为加强中美合作而来，也是为增进中美友谊而来。我始终相信，中美之间有着拓展和深化合作的巨大的空间。我们希望跟美方一道，把中美之间不冲突、不对抗、相互尊重、合作共赢这一中美新型大国关系的精神的实质，真正的落实到中美关系的方方面面，造福两国，兼济天下。
I have come to the United States to implement the agreement reached between our top leaders to strengthen the mutually beneficial cooperation between our two countries and to enhance the China-US friendship. We look forward to working with the United States to ensure that we will be able to translate the defining feature of this new model of major country relationship, namely non-conflict and confrontation, mutual respect, and win-win cooperation into all aspects of China-US relationship to bring benefits to our both countries and beyond. And it is my belief that there is tremendous potential for us working together to further expand and deepen our cooperation.
克里国务卿刚才提到了叙利亚和朝鲜这两个重要的问题，我最后再简单的讲两句。
Just now, Secretary Kerry referred to the two important issues of Syria and the DPRK. Let me make a few brief comments here.
中方欢迎美俄就叙利亚化问题所达成的框架协议。当务之急是我们要一起来推动进化俄组织尽快的形成共识，做出决议。当然，同时，联合国安理会也要对进化俄组织所做出的决议给予认可 和支持。
On Syria, China welcomes the framework agreement reached not long ago by the United States and Russia. We believe that there needs to be early agreement on the decision to be taken by the OPCW, and at the same time, the Security Council of the United Nations also needs to recognize and support this decision.
叙利亚问题最终仍然必须通过政治的方式加以解决。中国方面将会继续朝着这个方向发挥我们积极的和建设性的作用。
Ultimately, the issue of Syria needs to be resolved through political means. The Chinese side will continue to play its positive and constructive role in that direction.
朝鲜半岛是中美合作的重要的领域。今天9月19号是8年前六方会谈919共同声明发表的日子，所以应该说今天是六方回顾过去、总结经验、开辟未来的一个重要的日子。
Addressing issues on the Korean Peninsula have been an important area for China-US cooperation. Today marks the 8th anniversary of the issuance of September 19th joint statement of the six-party talks. I believe it is an important time for the six parties to review the past, summarize the good experience, and open up brighter prospects for the future.
实现半岛无核化，维护东北亚的和平稳定，符合中美双方的共同的利益。我愿与克里国务卿一道深入的讨论，如何才能重启六方会谈，如何才能有效地推进半岛无核化的进程。我相信，我们之间一定会达成新的重要的共识。
To achieve the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula and maintain peace and stability in Northeast Asia serves the common interests of China and the United States. I look forward to having a deep discussion with Secretary Kerry on how we can work together to relaunch the six-party talks and effectively push forward the denuclearization process. And I am confident that we will be able to reach new important agreement.
今天是中国传统的中秋佳节，今天晚上的月亮将是全年当中最圆的一次，它有非常美好的象征。我愿借此机会向各位朋友，并通过大家向美国人民致以节日的问候。谢谢大家。
Well, today is also the Chinese traditional festival, the Mid-Autumn Day for family reunion, and the moon tonight will be the fullest in this whole year, which augurs well, I suppose, for a brighter future. And let me use this opportunity to convey the festive greetings to all of you and through all of you to the American people. Thank you.
Thank you.
谢谢。
谢谢。
Thank you very, very much. That was good. Good job.
Okay.
Now we get down to the Okay. Thank you. Please. Thank you.